Welcome to the Maslow Hotel in Santon, which is pretty much the centre of the world as I speak, because about 70 yards that way, there's a rather tall Jamaican who's here for a very special occasion. Usain Bolt's running career is over, his football career maybe didn't go quite as planned, although he might one day get a run out for Manchester United. For now though, he's focused on two things. There is the Summit that's happening this weekend with GH Mumm, and then there is this particular Mumm product I've got in front of me that has never been opened in South Africa. This is the first bottle to be opened. Usain's just about to launch it. By the time you watch this, he will of course have launched it. But right now, this is the first look at the Olympe. That's O-L-Y-M-P-E. Sounds like it could be the name of an Irishman with a sore leg, Mr. Olympe. But instead, it is the Mumm Rosé. It's a Pinot Noir champagne, and it is a new addition to the Mumm stable. Usain Bolt's got a long relationship with Mumm. It's a relationship he loves, that they love. It works really well, and given that he's out here for the Summit, it makes sense for him to drop in here at the Maslow to catch up with the team and to launch this product. And he's got a bit of help with a guy called Hector. Hector's the executive sous chef here, and he's produced a couple of dishes. There's some crayfish roulade that's done with, amongst other things, champagne foam made from this very champagne. So lovely touch, lovely pairing. And then some seared scallops. I'm a huge fan of scallops, done on some sushi rice. This looks delicious. So I'm going to try these and pair them in a second. But what I really want to do is get this open. Now, it's a pretty appropriate brand for Usain Bolt to be involved with, because let's face it, he's spent most of his life celebrating and then stopping and turning around and waiting for everybody else to finish whatever race he's been part of. He always looked obscenely relaxed and never seemed like he was putting in any effort whatsoever. That of course wasn't the truth. He's just the most extraordinary athlete, and although he is retired from running, he'll leave many, many memories, and I suspect many, many world records for years to come. He's also though now leaving this brand new legacy in the form of some Mumm champagne. So I'm going to get this open. Oh, look at that, the wisp out the top. There are a few better sounds than a freshly opened bottle of champagne, and all the more so when it's the very first of its kind on the continent. So let me top that up. It is rosé. The intensity of the colour in the bottle is a little less so in the glass. There's obviously not quite so much liquid. It is effervescent, it is delightful. It just looks like something you can see Usain Bolt drinking with a big smile on his face and having plenty of fun, as he will be doing at the Summit this weekend. Nice fruity nose. There's Pinot Noir characteristics coming through delightfully. And that is a lot of fun to drink. If you like your champagne really, really dry, like Karoo in the middle of summer dry, this might be slightly sweet for you. Not that it is a sweet, sweet champagne, it's just got a lot of fruit to it, so it's perhaps not quite as desert-like as some champagnes, but I like it. It's got a nice big round character to it, and what I also like about it is I suspect it's going to go beautifully with the food that Hector has put together here at the Maslow. That's delightful. So I'm going to try some of this crayfish roulade first. There's a little bit of caviar on there, and the champagne. So not only am I the first person in Africa to actually taste the champagne, I'm the first person to eat it as well. I'll go for a huge big mouthful because I can. Now, if you didn't understand the sign language that I learned from the guy who did the Mandela funeral, means this tastes fantastic, and that goes delightfully together. That's a great sign of a chef who's done it just right. He's picked up the nuances of the champagne of the Olympe by Usain Bolt. He's blended some of it in with his roulade, and that crayfish coming out delightfully. So one from one. Then for the second one, I'm probably not going to be able to eat this too elegantly, so I'll just go straight for the fingers. Seared scallop, bit of sushi rice, a little touch of caviar there. This looks glorious. Obviously a very different flavour. The sushi rice bulks it up a bit, gives it a nice firm base, and that scallop is done perfectly. Scallops that are overdone are some of the most horrible things you can eat in the history of the world ever. They're up there with food from my Zimbabwean boarding school many years ago. This is the other end of the scale. Those are done delightfully. And yet again, very different flavour, taking something different out of the champagne and working beautifully in concert. Now this is all going to be tasted by, amongst others, Mr. Bolt himself in the next few minutes when he gives the official Hello Africa to his brand new Olympe champagne. Champagne will be great. I think this food from Hector, the chef here at the Maslow, will get some attention as well. Really like this, have a look out. It'll be in stores shortly. It's part of a great range from a house of champagne that's been going since 1827. They make great product. They've got another lovely addition and a smiling Jamaican to give it a big thumbs up. Cheers, Mum. Cheers, Usain. Thanks for a lovely bottle.